Wingy wingies. Here's my thingies. All right. I'm waiting to see if Moti can jump on somehow. While we do that, wait for a few followers. I'm gonna show y'all my Bloody Mary. Going with the Jaws cup today. Got the vodka. It's early. It's early, so I'm gonna go slow. Then we'll put the liquids in. Lemon juice. Yeah, I'm too lazy to squeeze real lemons. The best Louisiana hot sauce. The Worcester moisturizer sauce. A couple hits of that. That should be all. Nope. Olive juice. Salt. Celery salt. And we come with a little today. Since that's what I'm putting on my chicken wing, that's what I'm putting in my Bloody Mary. V8 low sodium. I'm gonna stir it with celery. You gotta taste it just in case. And as usual, I don't have to add nothing. Perfect. Except ice. That's my Bloody Mary. All right. Let me send Moti this link again. Be right back. She's a little dumb. If I can get him on, then I just don't know his I don't know his YouTube. Don't know his YouTube name. But I'll send him the link just now. We'll see. I'll start off the show because I want to talk about the Heisman. Everyone has their candidates and why. But, and as I said earlier, after the before the season, there was talk of Daniels being a Heisman candidate, and after the Florida State game, I was one that said, "No way." But I wasn't one of the dumb ones that said Nuss should be playing because, I mean, Daniels is better than him. Period. But anyway, all right. Sorry, caught my teeth. Anyway, he's proven me wrong, and I admit that. And I think he's a forerunner right now. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, this was from yesterday. Jaden Daniels played against the number 8 defense ranked in the nation, Texas A&M. Put up 235 yards and threw 4 touchdowns. Let's see if he's in. And there he is.
What's going on?
What's up, Cfys?
Oh
I
man,
just
relaxing. About to
I
watch
just
these little.
showed I just showed everybody how I made my Bloody Mary.
Well, I got some crown. I got some crown snipple with a little bit
Nipple
of
nipple.
drizzle in it.
So I started talking about the Heisman
Yeah,
while waiting on you, and like I was saying yesterday, Jaden Daniels played against the number 8 defense in the nation, Texas A&M. 235 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 120 yards rushing. Bo Nix, who everyone says is the probably over him. A lot of people are saying he should win the Heisman. He played against the number 37 ranked defense, had 367 yards and threw 2 touchdowns, and had 31 yards rushing. And Penix, I watched that game. I don't know why he's in the Heisman talk anymore.
and
Played
played
against
against
the number 91 ranked
Washington
defense.
State. Yeah,
204 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. -9 yards rushing. And at the end of the game, he almost threw one at the defensive back drop.
yeah, yeah. I watched all those
So,
games yesterday. I mean, I agree with you 100%. I mean, what Jaden Daniels did against Texas A&M was probably one of the, like you said, ranked ninth in the country. I mean,
eighth or
for you to
ninth,
be
eighth yesterday,
ranked eighth in the country. I mean,
as of
come on. I
yesterday.
mean, that's top 10. That's top 10 defense, and for him
Nah,
to do what he did, started all
yeah,
slow, but then man turned it up like he should because of the player he is.
yeah. Now they probably moved down after yesterday because we scored 42 on them, but
Right?
that has a lot to do with Jaden Daniels. So yeah,
They don't give
I
it to
was
Jay
kicking it off with
Daniels.
that.
Yeah, something's going on. I mean, I
Yeah,
think he deserves it. Even with three losses, and like we said the other night, even with those three losses, I mean, there's been quarterbacks with three losses that won. So it's all about the Heisman is individual play, right? And what he did. I mean, come on.
yeah,
I mean, you can't knock that dude. He's to me, he's the best in the country. So
I agree. And I admitted before you got on that I was wrong after the Florida State game, and there was the preseason talk of him being a Heisman candidate, and I was like, "There's no way."
yeah,
But I admit it, I was wrong, and I think it's his.
he deserves it for sure. I mean,
Because
for what he
listen,
did, not only LSU records that he broke. I mean, this dude broke NCAA records.
yeah,
You know,
and without him, LSU would probably be a 4-win team, 5-win team.
yeah. They
I
said
don't
that
think,
probably LSU that nobody would ever repeat what Joe Burrow did, but
and he's
look what he did, man.
his
You know,
his his numbers are higher than Joe Burrow's 2019 yard stats. So
700 yards in one game, poopy.
yeah, it's crazy what he's doing, bro.
I think it was
And
680 something. I think close to 700, and I think he threw for 350, and the rest was all rushing. Man, it was ridiculous. 7 touchdowns in one game. Wow, it's crazy.
all right, Saints Falcons. Saints are 5-5, and the
This is,
Falcons are 4-6.
this is what we wait on, man.
Uh, cars cleared from concussion protocol is gonna start. I don't know if
Yeah, I
that's
think
good
he
or
gets the
bad.
start.
And Desmond Ritter starting for the Falcons because what you call it got hurt. Uh,
Mariota.
no, Mariota been gone, boy.
I know you remember last time I
I
said
remember
that.
that. That was early. That was one of our first shows this week, this year.
I was still
Um,
looking at last year, man.
so the Saints are -1.5 right now, and the total is 42.5. And the line actually opened up at Atlanta -1.5. So that tells you that everybody's putting money on the Saints
Yeah, I think the
for that
biggest
line
thing,
move.
the biggest thing today is going to be to stop the. It's going to stop the Atlanta run. If we can
Stop the
stop
run.
the Atlanta
That's it.
run, I think that's all. That's all what it's going to be a matter of. I think we can pressure. We can pressure Ritter, and then more than likely, I mean, he's always one of those cats too that gives up a lot of turnovers on some
Yeah,
interceptions. So
yeah, and
uh, Of course, we got
Even though
Michael Thomas out.
Lattimore
You
is
know, on the
out,
Saints side. Yeah, Michael
Lattimore is
Thomas.
out, but I mean, like you were just talking about, that D line does what they're supposed to do. I have all the confidence in the world in Debo and Taylor because they've been balling this year. They've been
Yeah.
balling all year.
And then Pooh on the defensive side of the ball for the Saints. I think they said that Pierre might play today too. That he will get some playing time.
All right.
Coming off a practice squad that we just picked up off a waiver. So that'll help us out a little bit on the DE side. Of course, Lattimore's out. So I think talking offensive, Pooh, I think Jawan Johnson needs to step up, of course, with Thomas out. And then I think
Definitely.
Perry will probably get some playing time
Arizona,
too.
yeah.
So yeah.
But I'm hoping I'm hoping to get a few texts from Doc today
Hmm.
saying Shaheed.
Yeah,
But
called me this
they
morning on.
definitely need to target him more and get Hill some runs in short yardage or definitely when it's second and one, third and one, and if there's a point in the game where we got to go for it on fourth and one, you got to have Hill back there because he's
Yeah,
getting 1-2 yards every play. It's when they do it on first and 10. 2 yards on first and 10 don't do you shit.
right.
So I'm talking about the Wildcat, but get him the ball, like throw it to him. I
And you
mean,
know
throw
what's
it to him at
crazy?
the tight end.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, Pooh? We've been talking more about Hill than what we have been talking about Kamara. So, Kamara's been missing out of the game. I think we need to get Kamara in this game too, and just have Taysom there when we need him. But
Right?
man, Kamara's been missing a lot out of the offense too, and we need to get him back on track. I think right now he's only got, man. I think what we are 10, 11 games going on 11 game. I think he's only got like 600 yards rushing. That's it, man. You know.
I would imagine Carr being a little skittish today and probably throw a lot of check downs to Kamara. So I think I'll put in. I didn't look what the total was for Kamara's receptions, but I think I might put that in after the show.
Gotcha.
That's one of my bets, the over.
Yeah, and I
If it's
think
four, if it's 4.5, 5.5, I think that's a good bet.
yeah, the strongest part of Atlanta's team is their defense. They got a hell of a defense.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that pans out today.
Um,
Playing in Atlanta too.
in Atlanta, yeah, I think we covered it all. Like you got to stop that run for sure. You got to stop Atlanta's run. You got to make Ritter throw,
Absolutely.
and you got to pressure him. You can't let him run either because he can run.
Absolutely. I think Jawan Johnson's gonna have a big game today, Pooh.
Yeah,
I picked him
might
up.
have
I
to.
got him on. I got him on. I'm sitting on a bench, and I'm undecided if I'm gonna start him or Komet because I got Taysom Hill in my tight end flex. So I'll
Well, you
probably
got
go.
20 minutes.
I know, man. I'll
Better
probably end up
decide.
staying with Komet with Chicago Bears. He's been hot lately, but Jawan Johnson, I picked him up. I'm undecided what I'm gonna do. So
Yeah, you got 20 minutes. You better decide.
yeah, I know it. Hey, real quick, did Nichols end up winning yesterday? I didn't
No,
see. They lost.
no, it was ugly.
Wow.
It was ugly, and I just saw on Facebook that they are stuck at the airport. They've been stuck at the airport for 16 hours. Some with the flights,
Wow.
and somebody shared a text, a tweet from JT, and yeah, they were stuck in the air. They stuck in the airport. It's going on 16, 17 hours now.
That's gotta suck after a loss.
Crazy. The
Yeah.
actually the guys, the team that they played, ended up bringing them food and water because I guess this was a small airport. There's nothing to eat or drink in there. And yeah, the team they played yesterday ended up bringing them food and waters and Gatorade. So that was pretty cool.
Well, I guess give it up to JT and the coaching
Yeah.
staff and the players at Nichols. I mean,
Oh yeah.
they were able to play for another championship. So
Yeah.
can't knock
And they
that,
won the
buddy.
Southland Conference. So
Yeah, exactly.
uh,
So you can't knock that.
let's uh let's get into these bets. So I'll say this first. Hillary texted in a teaser. Texans plus 7.5 and the Giants plus 10.5. So that'll be Hillary's bet for this morning. I got my first one. I like Mike Evans to go over 67.5 yards receiving against Indy's defense. Um, I don't know. I haven't been hitting with bets in the NFL, so I'm gonna try a prop.
Yeah. My first pick, I got Giants plus 4.5. They play New England, two garbage ass teams. I like the points. I like the points in that game. I like the
And then
Giants plus 4.5.
yeah, and then I have a teaser. The Bills and the Eagles under 54.5, and the Bucks plus 8.5. I looked at all the Bills and Eagles games this year, and they've each only went scored over the totals only going over 48.5 one time for each team. As much as you think about Eagles and Bills for their offense, Bills really haven't been playing great on offense this year, but both teams are playing good defense.
Gotcha.
So I like the under in there, and I like the Bucks. I think the Bucks went outright. So I'll take the 2.5 points, and I had six to it.
Yeah. Even though we need the Bucks to lose, but it's a good bet. My
True,
second one,
but
I got a division rivalry. I mean, it's not a. I don't think it's a rivalry, but I mean it's the same division. I like the Raiders getting 9.5 against the Chiefs. They're playing at Las Vegas, so I like those points too.
and look, the Chiefs really haven't been playing good offense.
No, not at
They
all.
winning, but
Right.
I actually thought about that in a teaser.
And with the new coaching staff, with them firing the head coach, and then they got basically a new head coach. They've been playing good. Their defense has been stepped up. But I think Crosby is deciding if he's going to play or not. He was listed as questionable, but I think on ESPN they just said that he's going to try to play today. So, which is a big end on the defensive end side. So, I like the Raiders plus the 9.5.
And your
Second
last one, I know who you like.
pick. You know
I'm
what? I
going with
like
the
the
Saints -2.
I like the Saints today -2. I think we're gonna do it against the Dirty Birds. The last five we're 5-0 against them. And Dennis Allen, as bad as I hate to say this, Pooh, Dennis Allen never lost against Atlanta yet as a coach.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have never said that, but
Yeah,
hey, we'll see what kind of schemes that he runs, and we'll see what kind of offensive schemes that Carmichael runs today. So hopefully they get it done. But I do like the Saints today with Ritter at quarterback, and I think
yeah.
we can stop the run on Atlanta. So I do like the Saints today.
I just I already took my blood pressure pill. Uh, had my Bloody Mary. I just don't know what to expect when watching this team this year.
Yeah,
Defense has to play good, and Carr has to play better.
yeah. Well,
That's what it is.
I made my first Crown Apple a little stiff, for the
I made
opening
my
game. So
I made my
we'll see
first
how
one
that
weak.
pans out.
Uh, all right, well, that's it. I'll text you after during the game, and hopefully it'll be some good fun text and not some look at these motherfuckers texts.
Hey
But
boy, yeah.
it was good.
Sorry we couldn't get together today, man.
Yeah, I know.
I got a house full of flu over here. Morgan, poor thing, she went to the ER last night. She's not
Yeah,
feeling good. She's under the weather. So
I don't want to be around that either, especially since
absolutely,
I'm going to my family
absolutely,
this afternoon. So,
absolutely,
all right, well, you know how we do.
like we always do.
Peace,
Peace, love, and
picks.
picks.